Hi, in this video I'm going to give you some tips about how you can practice speaking at home when you're on your own, you haven't got a teacher, you haven't got a speaking partner. And I'm going to talk to you today about why talking to yourself is a really good idea if you are a language learner. So, talking to yourself is something that some people do anyway, right? So I talk to myself a lot. Actually, I can talk to myself all day. Sometimes I pretend that I'm talking to my dog, but really I'm talking to myself. And I like doing this because it helps me to organize my thoughts, it helps me to keep myself focused, and I also use it to encourage myself and motivate myself if I feel a little bit down or a little bit lazy. I can talk to myself and talk myself out of that feeling. Other people don't talk to themselves at all, and that's because perhaps their brains don't need to, or perhaps because they feel a little bit like, oh, if I talk to myself, people are just going to think I'm really weird and they're going to hear me, and I don't want that. But actually, talking to yourself can be really, really helpful. And there is research which tells us that talking to yourself, obviously it's allowed, helps your brain to work more efficiently. And there is research that shows that people who go to the supermarket and who are looking for something, if they say the word of the thing aloud, they find it more quickly. It helps us to organise our thoughts more logically, and it helps us to achieve what we want to do because it focuses our mind. It's much easier to ignore a thought than it is to ignore a voice. So talking to yourself, it doesn't mean you're crazy, it doesn't mean you're mad, and it can be really beneficial anyway. So why not do it in English? You probably don't want to be talking to yourself in English in public, and I understand that. I'm not recommending that. But I do suggest that if you're at home, particularly if you're at home alone, you do a little bit of talking to yourself out loud in English. And here are 3 suggestions for how you can do that. So number 1, I don't know about you, but I absolutely need to have lists. I have to-do lists, I have shopping lists, I have lists everywhere because otherwise I don't remember. And you can write your list in English. Don't write it in your first language. And then when you are looking at the list and you're looking to see what to do next, you can start to voice those thoughts aloud. So it could be something like, okay, what do I need to do before I have my lunch? Well, I need to send that email. I really don't want to do that right now. So I also need to go on to Amazon and buy that book. You know what? I'm going to go and buy the book now. I'll send my email after lunch. Now, you're not going to be practicing particularly advanced language, but it is a really good way to keep English words coming out of your mouth, and that's very important. Now, the next thing you can do is to talk to your pet. Now, I've already said I talk to my dog a lot. Sometimes I talk to her in Chinese because she is a Chinese dog. She's down there sleeping at the moment. And I like talking to her in Chinese because it gives me a chance to talk to something in a language that I really enjoy speaking. Now, your pet will not care if you make a mistake, and most people talk to their pets anyway, so why not do it in English? And the third way that you can do this, and this is a really good one for people who like to move a lot and for whom movement is really important, and that is to tell the story of what you are doing. So for example, let's say that you're cleaning the bathroom, so you could say out loud, okay, so I'm squirting on the bath cleaner and now I'm scrubbing the bath with my cloth. Oh, the bath's looking really nice now, that's great. Okay, now I'm going to clean the sink. And by doing that, by connecting your speaking with your movement, you're really embedding the language. Now, one thing to look out for if you decide to practice this is do not stop for mistakes. So if we go back to this bathroom cleaner, oh, now I'm cleaning bath. I forget. B, now I am cleaning bath. Bath. The bath. A bath? Which article? I don't know the article. Now I need back. When you do this, you are not really practicing speaking. So all of these speaking at home ideas are really to push you to speak fluently, not to speak 100% accurately. And I think that's all I need to tell you about this. So I would strongly encourage you to have a go. Make sure it's a day, you're on your own, no one can hear you, talk to your guinea pig or your cat, whatever, and just don't judge, just do it, enjoy it, and laugh at yourself. It's okay to do that. If you would like to read about this, please click the link below. That will take you to a blog post about the same topic. My name is Sarah and I am an English teacher and language anxiety coach. I help people overcome their fear of speaking and using English. Thanks for watching this video.